Hello everybody, Atrip here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. This is just going to be a real quick beginning and then I'm going to stop and we'll see you again once I'm ready to start recording something better, because anyway, I got done planting that field over there. I mowed this grass and then I paid a worker to bale it as I went over to the other field to mow that, and then I just came back to pick up the tractor and baler so I could go bale the other field and to sell all these bales. And I came back and saw that the worker put all of the bales off to the side over here. He didn't just leave them like wherever he filled up within the baler. Like same thing like if you're standing right there, I think he just opens it up and just leaves it right there. So maybe if you're not anywhere around him, he takes it off the field and drops it off the field. Same thing with like the if you're paying a worker with the tractors and all the equipment. If you're sitting right there, he'll just stop. But if you're not in the area, he drives off the field and disconnects all the equipment and stuff. So I guess that's about it. That's the first time. Usually I kind of just started using workers to bale, so this is the first time I've kind of experienced this myself, so that's kind of interesting and neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems kind of light on the bale count, but yeah, it's pretty light on the bale count, but we'll see. So we get 10 bales off that one, so that's $1,000 right there. And then we'll see you in a little bit, because now I'm gonna have to go bale that other field and go to sleep, and then we're gonna wake up, and that's when I'll probably start recording again, because I think someone's gonna leave the gate open to the cow shed, we'll say, tonight, and the cows will be gone tomorrow. So we can sell whatever milk that got yielded for them to see where we're at, and then keep going. And I did just have to fix my small tractor, so like it's just kind of with this game, it's an inevitable cycle of make money and spend it to fix your tractors, unless you have a bunch of tractors, which we don't have money to do that now, but eventually that's end goal. A bunch of tractors and a bigger mower and millions of cows. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. I just walked over here and was like, wait a minute, all the bales over there. I've never seen that. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Later. So I'm over here baling this field over here, and I noticed that like how weird this kind of looks, how part of the field looks like this and part of it looks like the grass. Then looking up at the top there, it's showing only 33% plowed and cultivated, but oops, only 33% plowed and cultivated, but 100% seeded, so that maybe that's a thing. Maybe after so long the fields are gonna, you're gonna have to go back in, plow them and everything again. I know that is kind of a thing, just like in Farming Simulator. I did go back and look in the encyclopedia a while ago, like after like 4 harvests, you gotta plow again. You don't have to plow every time, but it's still showing it's still pretty sure it's growing, but it clearly, this is obviously the 33% section, and over there is no longer plowed or cultivated, so maybe that's also the possibility as to, I didn't pay attention to the field, but maybe that's why we got a lot less bales than I imagined. When I went over there, I was like, oh, that's 10 bales, or it was 11, there was another one I think I was standing in front of, but it's like, oh, maybe that sounds kind of light. Maybe it actually was. It probably was a lower yield because it's probably needs to be plowed and cultivated and all that stuff again and replanted. We'll see, I don't know, because it's still, as far as I know, it's still growing and everything. But, alright. I'm busy at work here. I'll see you guys again in a minute again in the morning. Alright, so that was 20 bales, another couple grand, and it does look like, if you look down on your mini-map, it does look like this is the only section that's growing. So we'll see. I bet you next turn we're gonna have to do this all from scratch again and plow and cultivate and plant it, and even though it is grass and it just regrows like it does in every other game, maybe not. Maybe after the 4th harvest, maybe you have to do it all over again, because that doesn't look like it's growing. This looks like it's growing. So we're probably going to come here in a couple days and it's only going to be grass over here. And then it never did look at the other field, but it looked like the whole field was, other field was still good. Which is interesting, because I would have had these fields at the same time, so... Anyway. Now, we'll see you guys in the morning for real. Alright, so we've slept for a couple days, and kind of surprised the cows haven't run away yet. But we're up to 8% milk, 83% fodder still, so we definitely have enough food, but fields are ready to, or the field is ready to harvest. It's wheat. Wheat's up 1%, going for a good price. It's $808 a ton. So we're gonna harvest that and see how much money we can get from all that stuff, and then do the same, bale it, and then decide whether we're gonna keep it or not. Probably end up selling it because we still have little money, and I'm sure by the time we're done with the day we might even have to fix this tractor again. So then once we do get enough money, it's debatable whether we do want to get like a one of the bale trailers or the food mixer, or if we should just get another field to try and get some more money coming in. But then if we got another field, that's even more work for the tractor and more repairs. And with this safeguard, what you're doing with the cows and crop fields, there's not a lot of the real bad fields to go around. So we're just driving him down here. I'm squatting in this guy's shed over here, moved all my equipment down here where it's closer to this field, because there kind of is no point in parking it all the way by my farm if we're going to be working this field all the time. So let's switch in the old harvester and get him over here. We'll probably start harvesting and then we'll stop and pick back up when we're done, see how much we get from selling it. Try and make the videos a little more interesting, shorter on time. I know you don't want to watch someone harvest for 2 hours straight, basically. So try and show a little bit clips of everything with the progression. Alright, so let's rock and roll, and I'm kind of surprised this is actually ready to harvest already, because I planted it at like 6 o'clock at night 3 days ago, but still. Screw it. Let's just attempt to go straight. You can look at the GPS on the bottom left to make sure your coordinates are the same, so I already screwed it up a little bit. Oops, wrong way, I think. So it's not going to be an exactly straight line, but that's right. I started at 1136 north, it looked like, so it's going to be slightly crooked. Yep, you can see it. And this was fertilized, not sprayed. I think all the water dried up, so it's basically just fertilized. So, we'll see you guys when we're done. Alright, so we got just about 4 tons. So we should get, excuse me, a few $1,000s. Around $3,000 for all of it. Then it'll be time to bale it up. Sell all that stuff. And I think maybe after the time after we bale all the straw bales and sell those and mow the 2 grass fields and sell those bales, it might be pretty close to being able to afford the mixer. So we need about $1,200 to make $3,000. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't know if we're gonna make it though. This only has like 3,400 pounds or something. 700. Get him out of the way so he's not in the middle of the road. Yeah, get out of the way. Sell this stuff. Yeah, I'm playing this on PC once a day a week too because it's got mods. So I'm working on another series there where we're doing goat, sheep, hemp, and canola. So let's get him over here. I've just been leaving him by this field because it's the only field I have at the moment anyway. Alright, 13 grand, not bad. And as far as the thingamabobber, that might be enough. We might have enough to buy the mixer already. Because that's 15,720, but that's 20% higher as well. I think it's like $12,500, $13,000 in the shop if you go up there, so by the time we bale all this stuff up, I think we could buy a food mixer. No. Lower it. Oh, that looks cool as hell. The lighting in this game, too, is just fantastic. I was thinking about that a little bit earlier while I was playing. That might be why I kind of like... Maybe that's why I think this game looks more real to me. Like, it feels real. Farming Simulator looks great and everything, but it's still... I don't know, it still has a tiny bit of like a cartoony feel to it. This feels... It might be the lighting, because the lighting looks better. The lighting looks more real to me. My personal opinion always, but you know, as always, I'm not bashing a Farming Simulator. I have whatever, 15, 17, 19, and 22, so I obviously like the game. So let's get baling, see what happens, and we'll see you later, at least for a little bit, at least to see where we're at, because we'll probably have enough to buy the mixer, so at least we can buy the mixer and leave ourselves with like $7. And what's going on here? Did I totally got off track because I was talking? But we should be able to buy that, and then there we go. Leave ourselves broke, which could propose a problem, especially if the tractors need fixing, because then we might get screwed. We'll do a couple runs and until we'll say goodbye for a little bit again. I'm getting kind of burnt out, and I have to stop playing this pretty soon anyway, because I still have to basically edit my video and rewatch it all over again. on to doing anything else. Meanwhile, the hours go by. Just posted just another scooter video of my two bags. Driving a little quicker this time. Alright, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we sold all those bales. I think we got 17 bales, so maybe wheat yields more straw. But anyway, we're down at the shop. We're going to see if we have enough money to afford a food mixer so we can do our first batch of food. And could be a big risk that I'm taking, because as I was just talking about, depending on if the tractors need repairs, as I was driving over to the other grass field, this thing beeped at me saying the drive system needs repairs, so we might run into a problem here. So I may even actually, how much can we sell it for? Oops. So we can only get $9 grand for that thing, so nothing. That wouldn't leave us money to buy another tractor. So let's check out to see how much this thing is straight from the shop. So 13.1, so sweet. That still leaves us with almost $2,000 exactly. So let's buy ourselves a mixing wagon. And that still will leave us enough money for repairs. I like the little dancing cow. That is all. That looks just like this. If you listen to, I guess it would be like speed metal, punk, or anything like that. There's a band way back. I don't think they really do anything anymore, or no one follows them anymore. But no one really did in the beginning. D.R.C, Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. Dirty Rotten Imbecile cow. That totally looks like the symbol of the guy. That's odd. I just noticed that. That's sweet. Little running cow. Looks like the DRI symbol. So, let's pick up our food mixer here. Yep, see? Drive system repair needed. Yep. Rear lift repair needed. Oh. So, like I was saying, basically, so we get 9, that would leave us with $11,000. That's not enough to buy another tractor. Unless we sold the little guy too and just had one tractor, but let's see what the cheapest tractor that could be of use is real quick. That could do everything, really. So, 29 grand, that's basically the cheapest, so yeah. This is still considered a light tractor, so that couldn't run half the stuff. This thing can run most of it, but not the seeder. Yeah, so 29 grand. That's the cheapest one. So, no, we can't afford another tractor. Grind, grind, grind. However, what does our statistic look like? Because I did look, now it probably just tanked because we bought that, but I looked the other day and I was at negative 54%. So yeah, now we're down to negative 55. I was getting pretty close to breaking even and starting to profit, but just kidding. So let's get this guy down by the cow shed and load this thing up and give the cows a good meal on their last day. Give them a good last meal and to fill up the thing so we have food for the next batch of cows. If and when we can afford them. At least now we have the food mixer, and now we're going to have to start being more strategic about what bales we save and sell. They're still at like 80% food though, so they don't eat very fast. They're not anywhere near as fast as I thought, but at least not 2 cows, so probably once you start getting multiple cows, they're going to eat a lot quicker. I have a couple save games with them full, but I can't remember if it's 25 cows will fit or how many cows fit, because they got that other pasture over there that they roam in. So yeah, what are we working with here? 83% distilled food, 8% milk, 14 manure, 5% slurry. Let's drop this guy over here. Pick up our tongs. Yeah, we might as well put the rear weight on, just because. Even though we're just gonna have to take all the stuff on and off. I gotta fix it. It's like half of it is whatever flipped and half of it's not, so let's get ourselves a straw bale. I think it's the same formula. I think it's still 1 straw, 1 grass, 2 silage. Plop ourselves some straw in there. Alright, so there. Why did that say hay? I don't know. It counts the straw as hay, I guess. Ooh, we only have 1 grass bale. So yeah, like I was saying, now we're gonna have to start getting strategic about what we're doing. So we're gonna have to save some of that grass that we got. After we do this, we're gonna fix this tractor to see how much money that leaves us with. I bet you can't grab them this way. Yep, you can't grab them from that direction. But I can grab it completely off center. So let's get ourselves a grass bale and then a silage. It might just be 1 of each. Because it didn't look like there's a lot of room in there. Alright, so now we're at... Oops. Get ourselves a silage. Yeah, it's just gonna be 1 of each. So then it looks like we have enough to do 1 more time too. Whoa, what is freaking out here? Alright, so there we go. Yep, 1 of each. So now let's get this stuff detached. Goodbye to the weight. Take that thing off. We probably should take... I'm going to take this off for now too. I'm not feeling like driving all the way to the wash station. Just because the clearance getting out in and out of the I forgot that it shoots it out. The clearance getting out in and out of the food feeding area is kind of tight. So let's get this thing going. I don't think, yeah, you don't need to turn it on or anything, it's just already mixed. So there's our food. Alright, let's fill these cows up real quick. Whatever they'll eat. Head on in here. And unload. So 1783. Yeah, so that was actually perfect. One thing is, looks like one thing is 17% of food. That was perfect for what we needed left over, but that's good to know that 1734, so that's 240. You'll need like 6 of these full to basically completely fill up 100% of the shed. We have at least enough for one more feeding. We should have enough money to fix this tractor. The cows are still here, so I'm imagining that by tomorrow they gotta be gone. Cause yeah, wasn't it day 15? I think when they turned to old cows. So maybe they're old cows for a week. So I think the cows are gonna run away tomorrow. Let's come over here, fix this guy with our last remaining money. Alright, it's back there. Welcome to Montana, pure farm. Yeah, there's some cool knickknacks in here and stuff too. I never really paid attention to it myself, but we got some oils and stuff. Trash bag. Miscellaneous boxes. Another machine shed and a lifter. Sweet. Too bad you can't use it. Anyway. Got an oil drain thing over there. Pretty sweet. Oil drums. More oil. You can't go out this door. Alright, so 22, so we don't even have enough money to fix everything. Now there's drive system is tank, so that's gotta fix that. Oh, damn it, I just fixed the engine. Alright, so the rest of it's gonna have to wait, I think. The rear lift, we might have to fix the rear lift. I think we have to fix the rear lift. So, $229 we're gonna leave ourselves with. I mean, technically we are going to get most of the money from all those bales, and he's going to be in tip-top shape to bale, but we're just going to have to chance it. See what happens. Just going to beat the heck out of this tractor until we're actually making money, and also, I got to remember that. So maybe we won't end the video right now. Maybe we'll at least sleep for... No, we can't do that, because I still got a ton of work to do. So, because we'll have all the milk to sell tomorrow, probably, because the cows will probably be gone. Connect all the stuff back up so I can fill that mixer again. I'm just queuing this. Oh, that's right. I don't have to get all the way in it like you do in farming sim. I'm trying to drive all the way in it. It slides itself in. Alright then. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. So, need a little bit of break myself, need to edit, need to upload. And then by the next time I'm going to have to mow that grass, sell that grass, keep some of it probably, because we only have enough grass for one more filling, and as we just saw, it's going to take 6 of those to get to 100%, but we're at 100% now, so that food will last us quite some time, because you can see we're at day 22, and we basically, yeah, so that food full will last probably a month, at least a month. So, see y'all later. Thank you much for watching. please like, subscribe, and comment. Goodbye.